This new team around Prince Harry, you would have thought, well, he might have got a little bit better advice. You know, everybody's now trying to tell him where he's gone wrong and what he should be doing to get it right. And each time he does something, whether it be the rewalk, of course, with regards to his late mother, Diana, Princess of Wales, with the landmines, well, that seemingly backfires. And I would say, you know, I'm sure most people offer an opinion, but I would say you already did that. It kind of looks like you've run out of ideas. But these are the problems that are now engulfing the former royal known as the Duke of Sussex. But earlier this week, he did something that now has truly angered a lot of people. And behind the scenes over in Montecito, according to a very well-placed source, Harry is, well, furious to say the least. As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining me. Nice to have your company, chums. Yes, at Double Wave, I thought we'd just do that actually. And by the way, thank you for your comments regarding all the stuff that you've seen in the shops. Many of you said you've already seen Christmas bits. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, by that point, even if you're a child, you think, what? Has this been and gone? It should be in the moment, you know. Who remembers never actually putting up your Christmas decorations, in fact, until 2 or 3 days before the big day? You know, now people have got them up at the end of November, and you think, and they're not taking them down to the middle of January. You think, why? You know, the whole point of celebrating whatever it might be, Whit Sunday or something like that, you should live in the moment. Don't you agree? I don't want to see Halloween masks, do you? Not when the sun's shining. No, I'm not interested. Somebody who doesn't want to see Halloween masks, tenuous link, is none other, of course, than Prince Harry, the former royal known as the Duke of Sussex. You see, he just really puts his foot in it time and time again. And I would say, again, this is partly, in my opinion, because he's advised by many to do the things that are totally wrong. And the problem that you've got when you are Harry and you get these things totally wrong time and time and time again is the fact that you don't know what to do for the best. You see, you're looking for people that you think are going to direct you, advise you and all that, and they're not. They're just not going to advise you in their right direction because you are paying them. You know, that's the thing. So if you say, do you think this is a good idea? They'll agree because you're paying them. And that's now what Harry's finding. Who does he turn to? Meghan's not interested. She's not bothered about what happens really behind the scenes regarding what he's doing, you know, for the charitable work or indeed trying to climb back in favour with publicity and media. Now, we know that he decided to lay a wreath or get a friend to lay a wreath in honour of his grandfather. As many of you know, I thought he was brilliant, the Duke of Edinburgh, Prince Philip. Now, you would have thought, and I mentioned this in a previous video, that, you know, I knew this was going to create a lot of controversy, but it's up to him. It was his grandfather. But as we all know, he treated the grandfather abysmally at a time when the Queen was going through her own health battles, looking after her husband and the fear and worry about that. And of course, you know, the Duke of Edinburgh, basically, we all know, basically said to him, you know, you step out with actresses, you don't marry them. Harry apparently never quite got over that remark, and the Duke of Edinburgh often referred to Meghan Markle as the Duchess of Windsor. A cruel jibe, some people might say, and Harry took some time to get over that. Why is Harry fizzing? The backlash in the media. Can't get over the fact that people are not just accepting the wreath in the manner that it should be. So much so that he wanted to put something out on the official website of Archewell or whatever it's called, Sussex.com, and he had to be restrained from doing that, making it even worse because clearly you're showing your thin skin about how people feel and say and treat you. You should just shut up and let that speak for themselves. Now, did he do rightly or wrongly? Well, many people are saying once again that Harry has overshadowed, say, the good work that Her Majesty the Queen, Queen Camilla, and King Charles, His Majesty the King, alongside William and Catherine. Really, they're not working royals, whether Harry wants that association or not. As the Queen pointed out, you stepped away from it, that's your problem, it no more. That Harry won't let go. And these little jibes every now and again only infuse what remaining sympathy people might have of him in the media, but moving forward, they don't want to know on a bigger scale. Harry can't accept that, can't turn to his wife, she's not interested. Basically, it was advised not to have her name included and make it about his official army career. But even that apparently has backfired, leaving Harry stunned. And he expected somebody from the royal family at least to reach out and thank him for this gesture. I won't use the word kind, but gesture. And that apparently has now irritated the former royal immensely. What do you think? Neil Shaw in Kensington, London.